All right, everyone calm down. Everyone chill the frick out, okay? We're here. The boys are back, and we're doing another episode of Loud About Nothing. Okay? All right. It's me. It's that fucking hottest dude in the podcast game, okay? That's straight thotty bobati, bro. I ain't Sebi Chianti no more. I'm fucking off the sauce. I'm back on the gravy, okay? Okay? The Sunday gravy's back in my system. It's me, Sebi Provolone himself, Seabass Provolone, Sebastian Canelli. All right? Okay. He's here. Oh boy, and is he here? Okay? He is wearing literally a shirt he stole off a fucking fifth grader, okay? He is repping Sayreville hard today, but it don't matter because the only thing bigger than his fucking biceps is his ego after I hype him up all day long, okay? My nephew from a mother that I've never met, okay? It is him, the cute boy himself, Robbie. Robbie, say what's up.
What's up? First of all, you don't hype me up all day long. You wait till the podcast to hype me up.
You should hear.
Or when you say bad news, you're like, Robbie, you look very cute today. I know. Second of all, this is my shirt. I was a camp counselor. This is from. I did used to counsel fifth graders, but I was a camp counselor. I have a bunch of these shirts.
Oh, nice.
They're nice shirts.
Beautiful.
Did you ever work with children?
No, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
I don't know. I feel like you would be good with kids.
I feel like, wait, have I ever worked with children? Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, I've taught improv to like kids. I did a summer school. I did a summer program at this acting school, very famous acting school. If you heard the name, everyone will go, oh my God, Sebastian. Okay, very well known. Okay, so we can't say the name, but
wait, actually,
I mean, greats went there, bro. Greats. Okay, and I was a fucking faculty member.
Wait. Was it like a kids program at the school? Like, were these parents? These parents wanted kids. They were expecting their children to be booking commercials after your program?
It was more like it was an improv class in a long summer camp program that they would take at this place.
Okay.
And I taught the improv class.
But I'm saying at the end of summer camp. So you were a summer camp counselor too.
Yes, 100%. I don't know why I'm judging you. Okay, I would roll through, and I would learn. The kids wouldn't stop dancing. It was the worst experience of my life. They asked me to do another kids class.
That's what kids do.
They would show up and they would do the Fortnite dance, right? And then they'd just all be doing the Fortnite dance with their knees locked together. And then everyone would go, avocados from Mexico. And I go, everyone, please just stop, okay? And they would all just sing avocados from Mexico. I don't know why. All of these kids were white, by the way. And I would just be screaming, stop. One day, it was so bad, they heard they were having pizza after improv practice that they all just got on stage and they all just started chanting, pizza. And then they had like,
what do you teach them to just make stuff? You're not teaching them game or like principles of improv
games.
Yeah,
no, we would do short form games, and so they're all chanting pizza. They're all chanting pizza, and they had like a handler that would be with them in every classroom. And this was like the last day it was like one of the last days of camp. And at this point, the handler was just in straight up pajamas. Okay, that's how much she was broken by these people. And I looked at the woman and I said, I guess, can we call it so they could just get pizza? And she goes, sure. And we ended 20 minutes early because they all wouldn't stop chanting pizza.
I mean, if you're the type of kid whose parents can afford to send you to a bougie acting schools program, I'm sure that some of them wanted these kids to then go on and do something. I'm 100%. Sure that you're used to getting what you want, to say the least.
Yes, and they did.
I remember
they walked all over me.
His name was Wobblet. So we had the same name, but he would only talk. He didn't know how to say his name. He was probably 4. Wobbit. And he would only talk to me because we had the same name. So I would have to deal with Wobbit. And he looks exactly how you think he looks.
Okay.
You can picture
a little punch ball.
Yeah.
A little tiny punch ball. Yeah, Wobbit. Of course.
Yeah. And he had a faux hawk. Yeah, that's when he kind of. He had a faux hawk wobbit, and hey, it was fun though. I liked working with kids. They're a nightmare to some. They don't really listen. I'm sure yours are probably a little
No.
worse. Were you a
Yeah.
well-behaved kid?
Eh, I would get satisfactories in like, you know how you got like this, you get like a grade for behavior.
Oh yeah, I would
That was
always get
always
great behavior, and then like 7th, 8th grade, it switched, and then I would get bad grades in behavior
no.
because I
I
thought I
mean,
was the class clown.
I was always like a little rambunctious, but then there was a switch from me being like rambunctious to being like, oh, I want to get in trouble. And that's when I switched from wearing like button down shirts with like Spider-Man on them to wearing fucking Sean John velour jumpsuits. Okay.
You
It was
would
a
wear
hard turn.
button-down short shirts with Spider-Man on them?
100%.
Nice.
You know how many button down shirts I had with ninjas on the back fighting with samurai swords? Okay. I had a vibe, okay? And I was like, it got killed. It got killed by me growing up.
And you were like, I want to be bad now.
Yeah, because I was a cute little kid.
I think I changed from, I was like the most well-behaved student when I was in elementary school, early middle school. Grades were very important. My parents would very much stress that, and I was just terrified to get in I loved school. People be like, Robbie, I love school so much. It's so fun. I would get so excited to go every day. It was funny. I was just home and I was like going through my old shit that I would do. My mom saved a ton of, as one does when she makes you fall in love with school, saves all of the shit you did at school.
Uh-huh.
And it was kind of weird. I'm like, there was this assignment that I had to do where you had to, choose your best friends, which is a weird thing to do. You have to choose like, all right, these are all the kids in your class. Now pick a few. And like, what if you're not on a lot of people's list? Like, it's just not the best practice for, I guess 5-year-olds.
No, it's inherent. Bullying is inherent in that assignment.
Exactly.
And Robbie, this ain't gonna be nice. This ain't gonna be nice. What's about to happen right here.
All right.
Okay. I just want to warn you. This is something I've been keeping inside. So Robbie's clearly just said that he went home and that him and his mom were going through stuff. So I was on the receiving end of them going through stuff. Okay. And Robbie was sending me pictures of himself as a kid.
I was a cute kid.
Bro. I lied to you. I lied to you via text. I will say the truth on the pod. The kid was busted. Okay. The kid was an ugly little kid.
I need to defend myself.
Robbie, you were not a good-looking kid, okay? Don't look around. Don't look around. No, stay seated. Jesus Christ. He had glasses. He had braces. The kid weighed 45 pounds, only fats, okay? That's not a good picture. You're hiding underneath a cuter kid, okay? This is a bad picture. I'll make you post. I'll send you the picture I want you to post, bro. You look like you know
that
the worm
was
that came,
awkward.
You know
I was
the worm
a cute
that
kid, and then I matured. Okay.
You know the worm that comes out the apple?
Yes.
You look like the loser kid that can't even hang out with that worm. Okay, bro. When you were a kid, you look like that worm. Who that worm picked on was you as a child. Okay, that's what you kind of looked like. I'm sorry, bro. And I just have to
think
get it
in
off
middle
my chest.
school I had a bad phase.
Dude,
4th grade to like 7th, 8th grade wasn't my hottest year.
Something was happening.
Yeah.
There was a change of brewing inside of you. But the glow up's real, bro. The glow up's real.
But I did have friends, and I only put one kid in, and who was never in my classes, but I put my neighbor who lived across the street from me, my other friend who's younger than me, and my 2 cousins. So it wasn't even like people in the class. So people in the class didn't, I don't know. If people are starting drama in the class, I had no, you know what I mean?
You had no drama in that class.
I guess everyone in that class was off my list. So I probably made more
I'm
people
surprised.
feel bad. Oh, who's your best friends? And I chose nobody in my class.
Let's be honest. No one's stressed that you didn't pick them. Everyone was surprised that you didn't pick. Everyone was surprised. Oh, they were like, oh, who's Robbie gonna pick? Probably his mother. He's probably gonna say his mother's his best friend. Okay, bro. Nobody was like, oh, who's Robbie picking for his best friend? I wonder.
I would go on play dates.
I'm just being too mean. I'm being too mean. I know you aren't. You grew up and you're handsome as fuck. Your graph's the way that we want the economy to go, right? Yeah. We just want it to go up. And I'm a fucking bell curve because I had a dip and we're going back up. Okay, bro? I am a sine wave. Okay? At least you have consistent growth. All right, go ahead, Robbie. What do you want to say?
The worst
Defend
part
yourself.
of the whole assignment, which I, by judging of my handwriting, I think I was probably around 5, was that you would choose your best friends and then you would have to put
What
them.
type of serial killer shit is that? But judging by my handwriting,
It was
that you
bad.
think
Like
you
it
were
was still,
5.
you know, when there's the dotted line,
Oh,
and then
okay,
you
okay,
have to
okay,
like, and
yes.
my letters were very bad. Like,
Okay, yes, I'm on board. I'm on board. I'm so sorry.
yeah, it was like a prompt, and then they would have a dotted line space next to it. But anyways, it would be like all these superlatives that you would have to choose for your friends, like best dressed, funniest, most best sense of humor, most athletic, most talented, smartest, like most
Jesus.
friendly. This is 5-year-olds. So what? This best dressed, everyone, no one's dressing themselves. Best sense of humor. What? I mean, to some extent, talented. Who? What? This was just like I was going back at this athletic, like smartest me. I don't know. It was just so weird to me to read back, and also like how I chose my friend. It was just very strange to me that this was something. I guess it was like a way that parents could project onto the kids and be like, "Oh, Timmy was on this for this many." I don't know. Very strange.
Yes, this is not for the kids because I'll be honest, a kid's talent when they're 5-year-old is what they could do bunny ears and go through the rabbit hole. You know what I mean, bro? There's no real talent happening unless you're fucking Johann Sebastian Bach or some shit like that. Name drop Seb. Okay, where we at? Okay, like I'm just saying, it's all for the parents. Kids only do it for the parents. My mom would make me ask girls to the dance as a little boy.
Oh my, yeah, that would not. I mean, you saw I was not asking anybody to dances. I would have been so anxious if I had to.
I was
If
too
my
mean.
mom was like, "You can't come home until you have a date to the dance," I would have been very anxious.
Of course. And I was too mean. You were a cute kid and you grew up and you're hot as fuck. You know, you're the cutest nephew I have. Okay, bro. But my mom would force me to ask girls to the dance. And she would fucking she would be like, Sebastian, do you have a date to the dance yet? Sebastian, do you have a date to the dance yet? And I remember I would always have to ask a girl, and I would.
That is stressful.
It's stressful.
I guess it puts you out there at a young age.
At a young age, I was learning how to ask girls out, which I don't know if I needed that skill.
No,
you know what I mean?
But also you have to like muster up some confidence and just put yourself out. Like you put yourself out there regularly now. Like what's harder to do, a comedy show as a 25-year-old or to ask a girl out as a 10-year-old? People be like, "Oh, it takes a lot of balls to do comedy." Try asking out. Try going to school in middle school and your mom being like, "You can't come home unless you have a date to the dance."
Try wearing your second coolest Bugle Boy shirt with fucking have shiny shoes, the fucking the light up shoes, walking your ass over to her desk to ask her to the dance.
Yeah.
And I remember I asked one girl, Daria. I don't know why I felt so compelled to say her name in that moment. I don't know why. I was like, I want to move on, but I was like, I need to say her name. Okay.
Does she listen
First
to the
love's
podcast?
a real, bro. I hope so. Of course she listens. Big fan, Daria. What's up, Daria? How you doing? What's up? Okay, and I remember I asked her to dance, and then I hear my mom going to my piano teacher. Yeah, Sebastian. Yeah, he's got a date to the Holy Child dance. You know, yeah, he's got a date to the Holy Child dance.
Was the Holy Child dance like a thing on Staten Island that everybody knew about?
Everyone went to the Holy Child dance. It was like it was a Catholic school that didn't go to Catholic school, but everyone went to the Catholic school dances. Okay, that's where shit popped off. Okay, bro.
This is what Jesus would have wanted.
100%. Jesus wants 3 things. Okay, he wants you not to sin. He wants you to give money to the church, and he wants little boys and girls to grind on each other. Okay, those are the 3 things Jesus wanted. The nuns wanted the space. Jesus never wanted the space. Okay. And so my mom goes to my piano teacher. She goes, Sebastian has a date to the dance. And let's just say she's the most voluptuous girl in the class. And all of a sudden I'm getting all in my feelings. And she's like, she's more developed than everyone else. My mom's calling me out because I asked a girl out who had a little boobs. And you know how insecure I felt as a little boy then?
Insecure about what? Is that not? I don't know if it's what it is. It's a strange thing to say. No offense.
It's a
to your mother.
offense. No offense. I lived that.
Yeah.
I sang it before. It's my life, right?
Yeah.
It's mine to share it, bro. Right? So,
that is funny.
I
Did
went
it go
to a couple
well?
dances.
How would your
That one,
dates at the dance go? What would you do?
always bad. Always bad.
What
Okay.
would
The
a
first
date
dance,
to the dance entail? Would you just be like, we're going together, show up, and then go your separate ways?
it depends. Daria, we just showed up. So Daria, I'll tell you, I went to a couple dances with Daria. We'll do the Daria dances first. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Daria dance number one. I remember I roll through. We meet at the front. We meet at the front of the school. We go inside. We go separate ways because me and my friends want to get in circles and pretend we could break dance. And she wants to go talk to her friends. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
And I remember we were standing right in front of these massive speakers, and I had explosive diarrhea the whole dance. Okay. Explosive. And I kept being like, wow, I think the bass is so loud it's giving me diarrhea. But looking back, I was just terrified because this is the first dance I was going to with a girl.
Yeah, it's weird. You don't know what to do. You're probably in your head all week. We talk about hype. A lot of those dances would be hype too. It'd be, people would know a week in advance. Oh, Sebastian and Daria are going together. People would be whispering, and then there's only like 4 people that had the balls to ask somebody to the dance, and everyone would know about it, and then everyone would show up to the dance and just watch those 4. Oh, are they gonna dance together? Are they gonna do this together? Oh no, she's dancing with the other person. Oh, she danced with him but went with him. It was like, it was so dramatic.
And then some slime balls coming and asking your girl to dance, knowing that you asked her to dance.
Yeah, just because, right? Because he's like,
because
it's just a confidence competition.
It was wild. And then I think another dance went well with Daria. But then I also had another girl I would go to dances with, Nicole. I would go to dances with. Nice. She's married now. She's wonderful. She was wonderful. She was my sister's friends. That made life a little bit easier.
Nice.
And Nicole dances, they either went well. I remember us dancing a couple nice times. Like we had a couple nice dances. I remember
you would actually
that was
dance.
fun.
You would slow dance.
I would slow dance. I took swings.
You did.
Still do, brother. Okay. Still do, brother.
What was your slow dance? What just like hands on the shoulder, hands on the waist, and then you would just rock back and forth?
Rock back and forth.
Yeah, that's
But I knew how to cha-cha.
I knew how to do the cha-cha. Slow dance? You would cha-cha?
I would throw a cha-cha move in there. Or I was the kid, you know when they would play the electric slide and everyone would be doing the electric slide? Yeah. I was the kid that could do a spin in the middle of one of the steps. You know what I mean? Like when you would walk to the right, I knew how to do a little spin move on the way.
All right.
Okay.
We would do like Cotton Eye Joe, cha-cha slide.
Cotton Eye Joe was big. The Macarena was big too.
Yeah.
Huge.
That's what I would do. I would do those dances.
So most of the dances with Nicole were nice. One dance was horrible. Let's just get it out there. I air all my fucking dirty laundry, you know? Here it is. I got kicked out of the Holy Child dance for getting in a fight when I was in the 4th grade. Okay. I got in a fight in Jesus's house with Casey and JoJo.
The Holy
playing,
Child dance, you got kicked out?
I got kicked out of the Holy Child dance when I was a little kid. The whole dance got shut down because me and Alfredo.
You shut down the Holy Child dance.
I shut down the Holy Child dance because I got in a fight with a kid named Alfredo that went to another school.
Alfredo. No, that sounds fake.
What? I swear to God, his name is Alfredo.
No, I know. I don't doubt it. That's Staten Island.
His name was a sauce, okay? Yeah. His name wasn't Alfred. It wasn't Fredo. It was Alfredo. His name was Alfredo.
Is that really a name?
100%. His name was Alfredo. Okay, let's just get it out there.
Oh, that's amazing.
So
what did Alfredo do? Why did you fight him?
I remember. The first thing I remember about Alfredo was that even for a 4th grader, he was tiny. Okay, he was like, and I was a big kid, but man, did he have immaculate hair? Fucking perfectly spiked. LA Looks. He used number 10 on LA Looks. Okay, it was the solid hold. Okay.
Yeah.
And so we're bumping around, and you know when kids are just
Crazy Glue is probably like a 7.
Yes.
On the LA Looks chart. I don't even know if I've ever seen a 10. I used to fuck around in the 4 or 5 range.
No, yeah. A 10 was cement.
Yeah. Perm is probably like 8. Yeah. 10 is my cement.
A 10, 8 is cement. A 10? A 10 is where you can find Jimmy Hoffa's body. Okay, bro? That's where Jimmy Hoffa's body's buried, in a fucking 10 bottle of LA Looks. Okay? Everyone's looking in Giant Stadium. Why don't you peek your head into that fucking bottle of LA Looks? You'll find Jimmy Hoffa. Okay, bro?
He's just in a vat of LA Looks.
That's all he is.
Jimmy Hoffa.
Jimmy Hoffa's in a vat. I heard back in the day that they used to fucking put LA Looks on the bottom of people. They would murder people in the mob, and then they put LA Looks on the bottom of their feet so they sink to the bottom of the river, bro. LA Looks has been in Italian culture for years. Okay. So, anyways,
Alfredo had great hair.
Anyways, Alfredo was rocking a 10. You know what I mean? So he was walking around with a weapon. Okay. His hair could have been. It was more violent than nunchucks. Okay. He's walking around Alfredo with the LA Looks 10 porcupine head. Also looking good. Okay. And for some reason, my circle and his circle kept making eyes at each other. And I'm there with my dance, the wonderful Nicole, right? The wonderful Nicole,
which can happen at Holy Cross because everybody's invited.
Excuse you, Holy Child.
Holy Child, sorry.
Holy Child. Different crews are invited. This is the problem about bringing public school kids into Catholic school settings. Okay, yes. This is a problem. So all of a sudden he's like, "You looking at me? Yeah, I'm looking at you. What are you looking at? Nothing. And then I hear he goes, I know why you're looking at you. I go, why? I know why you're looking at me. I go, why? He goes, because your mom sucked my penis.
Alfredo, that hair.
Alfredo dropping bombs at the Holy Child dance. And me.
He was in fourth grade. He knew what sucking penis was, or fifth grade, or sixth grade.
We were in fourth grade, but this was a Staten Island fourth grade. So I'll be honest, he already had 2 kids that he didn't pay. He was on disability. He had 2 kids. Okay.
All right.
That's a Staten Island fourth grade. So I go to him. I go, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. And he goes, yeah, she did. She did. I go, no, my mom's married. She did not suck your penis. Right. And I'm believing. And my sister's there. I'm getting all hyped. And my sister's like, what's the matter? I go, Alfredo's saying mom sucked his penis. Right? So this is a little tiny fourth grader. I'm getting hyped. All of a sudden we get in a circle. I go, my mom did not suck your penis. Right? And then we start fighting. And then they break up the whole fight and they put us on the stage. The lights come on. Doom. You know, like it makes the loudest noise ever.
That's so funny.
And all the lights come on the place. Me and Alfredo are in the middle in the scuffle. Cut to the whole dance shuts down. Nicole
shut down the entire Holy Child dance.
I shut down the entire Holy Child dance.
Wow.
So my parents, they come pick me up. They're driving. My sister's sitting there. My dad goes, so what happened? I go, nothing. I got in a fight. He was saying bad stuff about mom. And then my mom goes, what was he saying? What could he say that would bring you to violence? My parents are beautiful parents when it comes to discipline.
Yeah.
Right. Both educators. They know what they're doing. What would say no words should bring us to violence, Sebastian? What brought us to violence? And I go, Mom, I have a question for you.
No way.
Mom, I have a question for you. I can't. Instantly, in my head, I'm like,
did you think that there was a chance? In your head, what % chance did you think that she sucked Alfredo's?
80, bro. Alfredo 80? Had the LA Looks. In my head, I'm like,
he 10 years old?
If that, bro. He was like 3 foot nothing too. Okay. Hey, but the kid had a union card. Okay, he had 4 more years till he got retirements. So I go, my God, Mom, I have to ask you a question. Literally thinking in my head, I'm about to break up my family. You thought your parents would get divorced. I thought my parents were about to get divorced because of me. And my mom goes, what? And I go, did you ever suck Alfredo's penis?
What did she say?
She said, no. They both laugh. And then she goes, no, Sebastian, I did not suck Alfredo's penis. So that was the bad dance with Nikki. That was the bad dance with Nicole.
We didn't have dances when we were in elementary. I didn't start doing dances until I was in 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. But that is so fucking funny. I don't even think I would have thought having my penis sucked would be a nice thing when I was that age. I wouldn't know what. I wasn't even thinking about it.
Sure, I
guess I was also immature. We would have the middle school dances. That's what And it was the other day, Hollaback Girl came on the radio out here, and it just took me instantly back to the middle school dances. And I remember,
Oh,
girls would grind, and it was a whole thing.
it was epic. You want to know the most beautiful part about this story?
What?
I went to another dance with Nicole after that. Her parents let me go to another dance with her afterwards.
The kid.
That's how much of a G I am.
I remember
I
once,
shut a dance down, and I still went to another dance with her.
I remember once we were at the dance, and I would go with my friends. My friend that lived across the street, who was on my best friend list, and we were we were harmless. We would go hang out together. They were also called ice cream socials, I think, when we were in fifth, and sixth grade. They weren't necessarily called dances. They would serve pizza and then ice cream.
Oh, nice.
It was in the cafeteria. It was just like whatever. But we would get a DJ, the whole 9 yards. And then we were just keeping to ourselves, dancing, whatever, in a circle, as people do. They form a circle. One person goes in, whatever, the whole, and then everyone. So my best friend, goes in the middle of the circle, and somebody comes up and decides to pants him. Which, if you don't know what pantsing is, it's like take your pants off. Like you quickly, it's like a thing, I guess, what would happen in middle school, where you quickly like pull somebody's pants down, and then it's embarrassing. Everybody can see your underwear. It's a whole thing.
It's a status move.
Yeah, it's weird.
And the ultimate pantsing is when they catch the underwear and the fucking and you just.
Oh, they would try to do that on purpose.
They would try. I mean, where I'm from, they would if they got both. That was a double header, bro.
That was a double. So So my friend was wearing at the time like the kind of pants that I guess button. They were like sweat
breakaway pants.
Yeah, that breakaway. Yeah, like exactly like an NBA player wears before the game, but it wasn't breakaway. I mean, we used to play sports whenever we were kids, and he was just wearing those. And I remember this kid pantsed him, and the pants came undone. So now he just has.
No.
He goes to pull them back up, and they don't come back up because they're not together. They're not assembled.
Oh.
So he literally ran so fast and like jumped over cafeteria. I've never seen. He's an athletic dude, but he made some crazy athletic moves. And I remember thinking that was the worst. I felt so sad. I was so sad at night. I felt so sad for my friend. I was like, is he gonna go to school? I was like, this is the worst thing that could ever happen to a human. In my world, in that time, he went home.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, this is the end for my friend, and I just felt so sad for him. And
you know what? In that moment, it probably was the end for him, because if breakaway pants, in order to put them together, you have to fold them together like it's a fucking like you're making a quesadilla, and then line up the buttons and button it. You're not gonna stand in front of everyone with your underwear on doing that.
No. Especially the dance is such high stakes, and it was.
Oh,
I was like, I felt so sad for him, and I was like, this is the worst thing that could ever happen to a human being.
Yeah, that's harsh. Well, you didn't realize that you could go to a dance and find out your mom was sucking other people's peas.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. You could shut a whole dance down because you thought somebody else's. Yeah, your mom was sucking around Alfredo's dick.
No.
But then wait, what? Penis?
Penis.
All
okay.
Right, sorry. He didn't call it a dick.
No, he
We're
probably
not animals
did,
on
but
Staten Island.
We're not animals. We're under we did our rosaries, okay, bro. We're sitting up front, and they go, you said that his mother sucked your dick? Do 10 Hail Marys. Hail Mary full of grace.
Yeah.
I go, shut up, Alfredo.
And then my 7th and 8th grade, my mom planned the dances, so she was very active and there, and would buy all the pizza and book the DJ. So at that point, but I didn't really care.
Your mom was active in your dance life, so was mine.
Very different ways.
I remember a couple dances. Yes, different ways. I remember a couple dances before the dance. We would have like a couple people over the house before, and we would drive together to the dance or something. I would get a flat. I remember one time I went to pick up Nicole. She was my dance for a lot of these. She was my date for a lot of these dances.
Okay.
And I brought her flowers one time, and then another time.
So your parents would make you get stuff for them, and court them. Like once they already accepted to be your date, or they would make you do it before.
No, once they accepted.
They would be like, here's Sebastian, here are flowers. You're gonna have new flowers every day this week. You're gonna have 7 people. That wouldn't happen.
No. It was not the Bachelorette. Okay.
The Bachelorette.
No, it was not the Bachelorette. I gave a whole bouquet to one lady. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And you know what? It was kind of nice of my parents. They were teaching me how to like treat someone that want to be involved with.
Okay. Yeah, we'll call it nice.
No, let's call it nice because
that
I
is
do
nice,
think that
actually. Once I already agreed, that is nice that you're like, all right, it's important to make people feel nice.
And my dad would talk to me. I remember he would say to me, he'd be like, make sure you dance with her. You know, she came with you. Make sure you dance with her. You promise her that you dance, you're going to dance with her, you know?
Yeah.
And make sure that you talk to her. Make sure that you don't just hang out with your friends. Like he was trying to be like this. Like I remember them pushing me and like.
That is a lot of I would feel anxious that they would not want to hang out with me. I guess maybe we were different kids.
They already said yes.
Yeah, but you never know.
Also, I guess you never know. I guess you never know. You're right. Well, but I was also taking big swings. My parents, it wasn't just flowers, bro.
What do you mean?
It wasn't just I remember one time Nicole's family came over and my sister's there. We're all getting ready for the dance, okay? And my mom's there. They're sitting there. And I said before I took piano lessons. Yeah. And so it was like, okay, Sebastian, I like learned a song on the piano. And my mom's like, when she comes, you should sing this song
for this occasion
for Nicole.
So your mom did your mom make you learn it, or you were like, oh, I have a dance coming up, I want to be able to play a nice song?
My mom told me to learn this song. Okay. my mom really, there was a guided hands behind this. Okay. My hands were on the piano. Her hands were guiding me in a direction. Okay, bro.
So you learned a song for the dance.
I learned a song for the dance. Nicole comes over. I'm sitting there and my mom goes, oh, everyone sit down. Everyone sit down. You sit over here. And she pulls out a chair and she goes, Nicole, please sit over here. And the chair was right by the piano. And I said, I go, hi, Nicole. I go, I would like to sing a song for you. And all the parents sat there as I played the piano and sang a song to Nikki. Okay, bro?
Okay.
I don't want to miss a thing by Aerosmith. Okay. She sat there and I sang Aerosmith. And you don't want to miss a thing. If I could stay awake just to hear you breathe.
This is a complicated song.
Watch you smile while you are sleeping, while you're far away and dreaming.
No, you got this into it.
I was screaming, and I could be tonight. What's the words? Wait, what's the words?
I don't know.
If I could kiss you now, I thank God we're together.
Everyone
I literally at the part I went.
I just want to stay
treasure forever and ever. I had one foot shaking. I was fucking slamming on the piano. I was the kid that pushed the bench back and started standing up.
No,
I 100% would do that move. I go, and I totally went forever and ever and No, wait. What's the part that goes? I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep. Just screaming, howling, one leg shaking like a fucking dog. Okay, Nicole's just sitting there, fucking like Bridgerton, just fucking two hands, one knee. Okay, just looking at me. I don't want to fall asleep. Yeah. Just fucking standing, slamming, bro. Screaming. She's just sitting there shaking her head with a bouquet of roses on her lap. Okay. And her parents are like, hope his mom didn't suck any peen this time so he gets kicked out of another dance.
Do you think what do you think is possibly, you think this made her more attracted to you, less attracted, did nothing? Like, how do you do that? Is the highlight of the night. Then you go to the dance. There's no anxiety to be had at this dance if you're starting the night.
All I'm saying,
singing, don't want to miss a thing.
It was like a Dolphins-Browns game, but it was fucking Ray Charles singing the national anthem. Okay, yeah. Everyone left afterwards. Taylor Swift singing the national anthem at the fucking Little League game. Okay,
yeah.
The dance didn't fucking matter at that point.
No,
I sealed the deal. And
did she like you?
The deal, yeah, she liked me.
That's nice.
I think so. I think she liked me.
That's wild.
But it was beautiful.
You had some confidence as a child.
I was pushed in that direction. I was pushed to be a confident child like that.
Yeah, that's so fucking.
Yeah,
funny.
but I mean, I also thought it was impressive. I had a skill.
Yeah, no.
And you know what, Robbie? Not all of us could lean on our fucking boyish good looks. Okay.
You just claimed I didn't have them at the time, so you can't do that.
Yeah,
You can't
you had
play
nothing
that
at the
game.
time, and they developed. I had the talent at the time,
I
and I'm
know.
losing that as time goes along.
I played the piano too, but I never played or sang for anyone. No,
I
no,
would
no,
play
no,
and
no,
sing all
no.
the
Would you
time.
do the talent shows?
I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
If I ever get married,
Okay.
I want to sing and play the piano for my wife.
That's nice. I wish I could sing. I would do that.
I can't sing well. I could sing enough,
Yes.
but like, I think that there's something so beautiful
You would
about
go
playing.
ape shit. Don't want to miss a thing again. Stomping the feet, screaming. You would do that. You could get to that level for somebody today.
I would probably do Dude Looks Like a Lady. Okay. If we're going to Aerosmith catalog, okay.
Okay.
No, I would sing something sweet. My dad sang to my mother at their wedding.
That is nice.
Like this is.
Oh, you're saying
this
on the
is
wedding
something
night?
No, like in front of everyone.
I'm saying you're talking about on the wedding night. You
Yes.
would want to do it, or you want to do it in private?
No, on the wedding night as like a
Oh,
presentation of
I
like,
see, I see.
I love you this much. This is me
I'm gonna
being
sing a
vulnerable
song.
for you to sing you a song.
Maybe you would write one then.
No,
All right, not that vulnerable.
no. I just this. I think that some music cuts me to my soul sometimes. You know what I mean?
Of course, same.
And I always say about comedy, everyone must be so disappointed because the show starts with music, such a cool art form, and then the comedians come out and we're so much less cool than the fucking music that just happened. That's what the dance was. Me singing was fucking the intro music to an improv team, and the dance was fucking Tuesday night at UCB. Okay, bro?
The Harold Nightshade.
The Harold Nightshade just happened, and it's okay. Hey, all right, I miss you, Harold Night. R.I.P. UCP.
Yeah.
But my mom always wanted me to be famous.
She wanted you to
Not
perform.
famous. She wanted me to perform. Like
That's good. I wish that I was pushed. I think I wanted to perform more as a child, and I wasn't really pushed in that direction. I was pushed to do sports, which I was atrocious at.
Okay.
But I made some of my best friends, and I got better over time. I worked at it, but I was not naturally gifted in the sports realm.
At least you didn't have one of those parents that pushed you to do like one of the weird things. Like they were like,
yeah.
you should do fencing. You know what? You do fencing.
Fencing
if you
is
do
the weird
fencing.
thing.
Oh, that's how you get a scholarship if you do fencing, right? And it's 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, play French horn. Oh, you're gonna be in the band. Don't be a trombone player. Play French horn. They get scholarships. You know?
The scholarship. The people that are obsessed with the scholarship from the second you're born it's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, but I never liked weird things. I liked music. I liked performing. I liked making people laugh. But this is not. No one's gonna expect this curveball. You know what I have been watching? Speaking of niche shit,
What have you been watching?
Blown Away, the competitive glass blowing show on Netflix.
Competitive glass blowing.
It's like a
do they come
show.
in being good at blowing glass, or they learn it day of?
No, these are artists, bro.
Oh, so they're already established in their field of blowing glass.
Yeah, and I like it because one, they say something like they talk about glass in such a poetic way. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's like glass is so beautiful because it shows you the how fragile life is. Yada yada yada.
Okay,
right?
that is nice.
That's whatever. Who cares? You know?
Yeah.
But I was watching the show, and the first person gets kicked off. And you know what they say after they get kicked off? You know, like first person off a reality show. They've been on the show for a day.
Yes.
And the person goes, "This was the best thing that's ever happened to me in my whole life." It broke my heart. It broke my heart, bro.
All right, I guess you don't love blowing glass that much.
I know. You literally.
You also gotta be single and parent, not a parent, to say some shit like that.
Of course. If you have a kid and you did 6 hours on a reality show and you said that was the best day of your life, you got to reevaluate. You're going home to papers, okay, bro? You're going home to papers. But everyone's just, you know what it is? If someone's on TV for 1 second, they think it's like the biggest deal of their life.
I know, you're right. When I was a kid, I would go to like a professional sports game. My mom would be like, she doesn't like sports. She'd be like, I'm gonna watch the whole game, see if you get on TV.
Same thing. Same thing.
Yeah.
It was always, will you get on TV? Oh, I was literally in the bleachers, and maybe we'll watch. Maybe we'll see Sebastian on TV tonight, girls. And my sisters would sit around with popcorn, waiting, watching the fucking. They would record it on a VHS. They would literally record the game.
Relationship that I feel like the country has with TV. Maybe it's getting less with like YouTube and shit like that, and there's so many channels. But obviously not if these blown away people, it's the greatest day of their life.
It's 100% the greatest. There's so much. As a young kid, we were put pressured on to get on TV at sports events where we had nothing to do.
Or anything. You're at a parade. Exactly. Oh, you might be on TV. You could be on TV. Oh, I'm going to call grandma. Maybe you'll be on TV.
100%. And it's just like, I would leave the sports game disappointed because I would find out I wasn't on TV.
Yeah.
I was one of thousands of seas of people in a fucking stadium, and they should be focused on the players.
Yeah.
Or I just want to say this. If maybe a fucking CBS cameraman would have tilted the fucking camera in my direction, I could be an engineer right now, and I could not be striving to have my own fucking TV show. You think
this has rooted your career in entertainment? You're like
100%.
The coolest thing, the thing that would make my mom happiest, the thing that is the holy grail of things is getting on TV. And so I gotta do it. That's what I want to do.
Yes, it doesn't matter how I get on TV. It doesn't matter at all. If the cameraman just tilted my way, I would have saved thousands of dollars. I would be living in a home with a family right now. If a fucking Fox broadcaster just tilted my way for half a second, I could have been on TV. Dream would have been over. And
that itch, yeah. All right, Sebastian.
It would have scratched the edge. Yeah. And now I've been on TV as an adult. It's not the same because I never made it as a little kid in a crowd at a Yankee Stadium.
You need more attention. You need to make up for it. There has been interest that has accrued on that missed opportunity.
It's just crazy how much merit everyone puts into getting on TV.
Yeah.
This dude that got kicked off the show is an artist. He's an artist that has nothing to do with television.
Yeah.
He's making this beautiful thing that's fragile, just like life, how it could dissipate in your hands, made from sand. This is the best day of my life because I got to be on TV for 7 minutes. Hey, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be a comedian now. I would probably be doing something much more beautiful. I'd be working for Moderna, pimping out fucking vaccines. Okay.
Yeah, maybe you'd be an engineer.
You know what happened to me this week, Robbie?
What happened, Sebastian?
We did our little episode last week, and we talk about not kissing on the first date, yada yada.
Yeah.
Not kissing on the first date, not kissing somebody for a first date, first time kissing. You're not drunk.
Yeah.
I get called out. I get called out by someone being like, the first time we kissed, 1, we were both drunk, and 2, it was our first date. So
you're talking a big game.
I'm talking a big game, but I'm spewing lies. Okay,
Mister, I don't kiss other. So I posted about that on Instagram, and people were like, "What am I, 12? No, of course I kiss." Like, they're like, "What is this? The most conservative person you know?" I'm like, "No, I'm Sebastian. I don't know." That's funny. You got called out.
I got called out, and then
when I'm thinking about things to say about you.
What do you mean about my kissing?
About the experience.
Phenomenal, bro. I've told you I've had girls pull back from a kiss and go, "Oh my God, you're killing it." I've had a girl literally stop kissing me to tell me I'm killing it.
I can't believe you're bragging about this.
Wait, bro. I don't care.
Oh my God, you're killing it.
Flex in order. Okay. I'm flexing right now.
Oh my God.
I've had a girl stop kissing me to tell me I'm killing it.
I guess maybe because you started at an early age.
I guess I do kiss on the first date. Thinking about it, I have had sex on the first date too.
Yeah. Okay. But it's not as frequent as it's not automatic. You don't go into the first date like, I'm going to try and kiss at the end. It's,
you know what, Robbie? I remember the past the way I want it to be.
That's nice. That's psychopathic a little bit. I remember the past only the way I want it to be remembered.
No. I'm just saying, in an ideal world, that would be me.
Okay.
not kissing on the first date. And I
But
think there was plenty
you've
of
had
times
some slip ups or you got caught up in the moment or whatever it
I've
was.
I've definitely gotten caught up in
But in
moments.
general, you prefer to build tension.
In general, I prefer to build beautiful tension. But not with my sweet Robbie boy. With Robbie boy, there's no tension being built over here. Okay, Robbie, cards on the table. I am texting and calling you whenever I want, saying whatever I want. Okay, bro.
I know. I woke up this morning to a text that was a personality quiz, and it was just like, "Send me your results as soon as you finish." And I had
What?
it
I'm so
ended up
demanding.
being
I'm so demanding.
the whatever Bristol Myers Squibb, I don't know, whatever the fucking personality like that everybody quotes. That one, which I did when I had to work a big corporate job out of college. They made us do it, and I thought it was stupid then, and I thought it was stupid now. But
hey, Robbie, welcome to corporate America. You thought you left. You just went into a bigger company, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait till next week. We got PD days. We're doing personal development over here. Okay. We're doing meditation 10 a.m. every morning. You know, if you want to be a part of this fucking company. Okay.
All right. But yeah, I thought I ended up getting the same thing that I got 5 years ago, but I thought it was stupid then. I think it's stupid now. There's like nuance. So I'll be in a situation where sometimes you think about the outcome. Sometimes you're more feeling based. Sometimes you feel like you want to be extroverted. Sometimes you're like, all right, I'm not going to talk that much. I'm just going to sit back. So I thought it was stupid then. And I still think it's stupid. I was surprised when I finished that it came up with like the fucking ENFP, whatever. That's what I got. Campaigner. And I was like, oh, it was fucking this again. And then I go into my phone and I scroll all the way back to the last time I took it because I took a screenshot. And yeah, I got the same thing. So I guess if on that assessment, I am an ENFP. And I sent that to you.
And you know what? I got ENFP, bro.
Which I'm so happy that I sent it to you, that you didn't say, I got this. I would have been so annoyed. If you would have texted me this morning and been like, hey, fill this out when you wake up, I got this, I would have been so annoyed if I ended up getting the same thing because you would have just thought I fucking was trying to get what you got.
Here's my theory on what happened this morning or last night.
I knew that. See, this is
my fucking
come
theory.
Up with this theory either way.
Listen to me. Everyone knew this was going to happen. Let's be honest. Everyone knew this was going to be the results. Okay. I sent him a personality quiz and he goes, you know what I could do to impress Sebastian? What if I did the personality quiz like I was him?
No,
right?
That's not.
So
and I'm also happy that I got the same thing in 2015 with the timestamp.
I know that's some planning. That's some fucking Joker-esque fucking manipulation happening over here. And you're wondering, this dude's going back in time to figure this out. We're both fucking frontiermen. What are we?
Campaigners. It was called campaigners. Although like a little guy that they give you was like he looked like a frontier man. Had a green hat on and he was like climbing a mountain.
Yes. We're both campaigners.
Campaigner, it was called. I don't know. I was reading it. I was like, oh, Sebastian. I don't think me and Sebastian get the same thing. I think he's a little bit more emotional on some of this stuff. But I would never. So it was like a range.
Never emotional, bro. I'm so hard as a fucking rock. Okay.
It was like a range that you could like. But it was weird because usually it's strongly agree and strongly disagree, and it was just agree and disagree were the. So it was like I kind of agree, I kind of a little bit more agree, I kind of a little bit more agree, and then I agree. So I was mostly in that middle range. I answered 0 for a lot of them.
Yeah, I did too.
Because it was like that's why those things annoy me. But yeah, we ended up. I don't know if you were like, oh, last week we talked about personalities. I don't know what drove you to want to know
if we knew each other's. I just thought it'd be cute if we knew each other's.
Have you done that before?
Nah, one time some girl tried to like give me the quiz in person, but it wasn't right. It didn't make sense. But this was the first time I sat down.
We're the same.
We are the same, and that's beautiful. And you know what? I think to the world, we are kind of the same.
I was thinking when you said you got the same, I was like, oh wow, if we talk about this on the podcast, I bet you some of the listeners probably don't think that we're that similar. But
I think that the world outside of the world
oh
outside of the
yeah,
tribe,
yeah.
they'll be like, this is the same dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lump us in. They'll be like, oh yeah, they're very similar. You know why I know that we're similar? Because you and I also, the world 100% views us as the same person because we be getting the same fucking targeted ads, bro.
Oh yeah. That is
You and
wild.
I,
This is another really strange that I was happy that I got to it first because
this fucking
I
nerd,
now
this
have
nerd.
anxiety. Not anxiety, but I know that you're gonna think I'm trying to fucking copy you. I posted on my story the other day an ad.
Uh-huh.
I was just like drunk, and I was like, what did I do to get this sponsored ad? I spelled sponsored SPONSER, so I took it down. But it was
You
this
look like
ad.
a fool in that moment, Robbie. You look like a fool in that moment. Thank God you took it down. We're
So
all
I
worried
took it
about
down,
you.
and then
I was getting
literally
texts
10
from
minutes
people,
later,
is Robbie okay? He's dropping E's where O's should be.
yeah, then literally 10 minutes later, you text me and you go, "What the fuck? Why am I getting this shit?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, I just posted this on my story."
This
So I should be accusing you of copying me, but I would never do that.
never, because we all know the way it is. Tell them the sponsored ad.
I'm
So
gonna
this
read
isn't
it.
a normal. Yes, you must read it. It's a hoodie for a woman. We're both getting advertised hoodies for women for a woman.
Mine was on Facebook. I got it on Facebook.
So did I. This
Okay,
is
yeah.
very
All right.
interesting, bro. This is very
Yes.
interesting.
I got it on
Facebook
Facebook.
thinks we're. This is why we need personality tests, because Facebook thinks we're exactly the same. All right, Robbie. So this is a sweatshirt that a man could buy a woman. Okay, go ahead, Robbie. Take us away.
Yes! Exclamation point. I'm a spoiled girlfriend. Stars. But not yours. I am the property of a freaking awesome boyfriend. He's a bit crazy and scares me sometimes, but he's a perfect mixture of sweetheart and warrior. I love him. All caps, all bold. And he is my whole world. Mess with me, bold again. The beast in him will awake and they'll never find your body. Parentheses. Yes, he bought me this shirt. End parentheses. Lot to unpack. We are not this guy.
I could not be less of that guy.
We are not. I mean, maybe there was a time in my life where I was like 70% of this guy. I would never buy this. I would not. I wasn't. I definitely had a time in my life where I was a controlling boyfriend. Not this crazy.
No,
And I've definitely grown. I've like done a lot of work on myself to grow out of that.
Of course. Who do they think we are?
He's a bit crazy and scares me sometimes. He's buying this. He bought it. He purchased this. He's like, yeah, I am a bit crazy and I do scare her sometimes. But I am a perfect mixture of sweetheart and warrior. I am her whole world.
Yeah. This is so funny. Yeah. Do I love my girlfriend more than anything? I buy her a sweatshirt, and she better fucking remember that because she should be scared of me. That's what this
also,
is.
You gotta be. This is like a 4-stop on the subway read. Like this isn't.
Yes.
If you're gonna get the whole thing, like who is reading this besides her? Nobody.
I'll tell you,
you gotta be sitting there like, what? This is a full paragraph on the shirt.
I hate to sound like this, but if I'm buying if I have a girlfriend and I'm buying her a shirt, it's not going to be something that someone has to stare at her chest for 4 minutes, okay, to figure it out.
I mean, it's crazy. If you were trying to read, it's like this is a message for literally only her when she's.
Yeah.
It's just the two of you. Like, what is this? And it's ugly as fuck. Oh my God. I thought it was crazy. I thought it was mad funny. I'm like, oh, I'm going to post this. Then literally 10 minutes later, you text me.
Robbie, do we have any calls?
Yeah. Let's do a call.
Hey, Robbie. Hey, Sebastian. What I wanted to get loud about was how much I love Sea Shanties. I stumbled across the video one day on Instagram, and it's these guys singing old, like, boat work songs. They're absolutely amazing. They bring you, like, it just feels good when you hear them. Highly suggest listening to it. Would love to hear your guys' thoughts on them.
Have you seen this?
Yeah, I know. I haven't. I guess I haven't seen that many. I'm not a big sport man. You know what I mean? I'm not about the. I'm not Irish, and I don't hang out at the ports, right,
Okay.
or the docks.
The docks.
So I don't know if I'm a big shanty dude.
Yeah, you're not. You have no I have friends that have aspirations to live on a boat, and just that cannot be you. You would not want to live. You don't have a life at sea is not for you.
Could you? I wouldn't do well at sea, bro. I wouldn't do well at sea. One confined location. I would die. I would die. I would die by, and I would die for the worst reasons. Sea shanties.
I guess they're like feel good song. I guess it's like a call and repeat. Like it's like I don't know.
It's the SpongeBob opening.
Oh yeah, kind of. That's probably.
I guess.
Shanty.
Do you think now
exactly? That's probably what they're like.
Do you think now the SpongeBob opening is the most famous sea shanty? That for years there's been traditions and traditions of these beautiful sailors going out to sea, singing these beautiful songs about returning to their family, making a life, and then literally in history, 300 years from now, the only sea shanty that's going to be remembered is "Who lives in a pineapple under the sea." Right?
Is
that what our history is going to be? What's up?
Is that even a sea shanty?
It's 100% a sea shanty. That is our history. This is why we can't, some degree, we can't trust history, right? Because in the future, the only sea shanty that's going to be remembered is going to be SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. That's going to be the only season. That is right now the most famous sea shanty.
Yeah, definitely. It no matter. I mean, TikTok, apparently these sea shanties are blowing up on TikTok. And people are doing their own. I'm not in. TikTok is very compartmentalized, whereas if you're not in an area of it, I don't think you see any of it.
Yes.
I'm trying to get you
100%.
to use it, and you're like, no, because all yours is just you exist only in sad TikTok.
I have not found my way out of depressed TikTok for some reason.
You can't get out. I'm like, you can't keep watching the set. You got to skip through and then break into a new facet of it. It's like a maze. It's almost like a corn maze. TikTok.
I'm stuck. I keep on walking into the corner of depressed TikTok, and your boy can't get out. So please,
I'll listen to you. You'll be on it. It'll be like, you're being emotionally abused or manipulated. I'm like, Sebastian, you gotta swipe. You gotta get out of there. You're just gonna keep getting stories of people who are like, it's not, you're not in a good place.
It's the hardest month, bro. It's the hardest month. I'm in depressed TikTok, okay? And you go, yo, bro, you gotta use TikTok. I go, why? It just hurts me every time I open the fucking app.
I have friends that send me stuff. They're like, oh, this guy's like a knockoff Sebastian. Like people that have much bigger followings on this app, and they're not really as funny as you, but you're stuck in a weird facet of TikTok. Please
point me in a direction of TikTok that I will like. All the listeners out there, that's what we need from you. We need you to point me in a direction of TikTok that I can live. Okay,
well, maybe start by looking up sea shanties.
Maybe I'll start up by looking sea shanties, and it'll just be fucking clips from SpongeBob. Okay, that is the history that we're gonna leave behind. All right, Robbie, you want to read a couple of 5 stars?
Yeah, let's read some 5-star reviews. As always, please keep reviewing the podcast, keep sharing the clips, sharing the episodes, tell your friends.
Yes, please do all that stuff. We're out here, we're hustling. And also, when you write a 5-star review, make sure you hype us up, write the 5-star review, and also make sure you give cute little Robbie boy some advice for when he returns to middle school. My nephew needs it, okay? The cute boy is struggling out here, okay? Robbie, read a review.
All right. So, first one I'm going to read, it says funny comedy podcast. This is a funny comedy podcast, but with a twist. The hosts are an uncle and his young nephew who needs a lot of advice about middle school. Great guests, would recommend. I mean, no advice.
Beautiful. It's no advice. No advice.
I wonder if people think, I mean, this episode honestly kind of fits that exact review as us talking
100%.
about middle school and you giving me advice.
100. It's like I'm someone that
you were
lived
killing
it
in
like,
middle school.
and this is what's gonna be happening to you, buddy. Okay,
Yeah.
you gotta take off your Superman button downs, and you gotta throw on some velour feelers.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's funny. Thank you for leaving a review.
That's beautiful, and everyone that's gonna start listening to the pod is gonna be so confused why
No,
we're not.
yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe it's a joke. I'm not actually his nephew.
Yeah, we'll see. We're doing the 23andMe. We're gonna find that out. You know, we never know. Okay. All right, we're gonna do a live 23andMe. Robbie, read another one.
All right. So this one is called "Give Her a Try, Boyo." Nice. 5 stars.
Nice.
In a time of fake viruses and fraudulent news, Seb and Robbie
Jesus Christ.
provide the schizophrenic voices inside your wet dream brain. With this podcast, we can begin to heal.
Oh my God.
Fraudulent viruses and fake viruses and fraudulent news.
This
We are a
podcast could
wet
not be
dream.
less reflective.
Schizophrenic brain of your wet dream brain. I mean, very funny, but
Very funny. Has nothing to do with the pod. Okay, it's just us. You just being wild. Okay,
Yes.
but hey, we'll take it. We'll take the 5-star review. We'll take it. We'll take it.
We're on record that we believe the virus is not fraudulent. I mean,
No, we
I
are
can't
so
be
on
sure
record
the
with what we
source
think.
of the virus, but it is a real virus. But I appreciate the wet dream. We're a wet dream brain. That sounds nice. Maybe we make people's brains have wet dreams.
I want to say this. We need a couple of more 5-star reviews to
Yeah.
balance out that
Yeah.
psycho one. Okay, we need
Yeah,
a couple.
keep reviewing
Please
the
help
pod,
us out.
Keep sharing. Keep telling your friends.
Please. Thank you so much. I honestly only love for you people out there, all the hotties. Okay, Robbie, hit the fucking music.